Imagine a place with really tall buildings, fancy carvings, and amazing designs everywhere you look. Let's go on a trip to learn about the cool story of Philippine Baroque churches. The story of Baroque churches in the Philippines is connected to when the Spanish arrived in the 1500s. This mix of Spanish ideas and Filipino skills created special churches that show how two cultures came together. When the Spanish arrived in the 1500s, it changed Philippine buildings forever. This started a new kind of architecture, one that was both grand and strong. The Spanish had the building plans, but it was the talented Filipino artists who built the Philippine Baroque churches. This mix made Philippine Baroque different from the Baroque style in Europe. The Philippines has lots of earthquakes. Earthquake Baroque is what we call the strong way Filipinos learn to build their churches to keep them safe. Philippine Baroque churches are a cool mix of European ideas and Filipino changes. To really understand these churches, we need to look closely at what makes their style special. San Agustin Church is in the old walled city of Tremors in Manila. It's a UNESCO World Heritage site and a great example of Philippine Baroque. It's not just a pretty building, it's full of history. Baroque Church in Ilocos Norte is a great example of earthquake Baroque. It shows how smart Filipino builders were, making a beautiful church that could also survive earthquakes. The outside of Baroque churches is amazing, but the inside is beautiful too. The ceilings often have trompe-l'oeil paintings. That's a fancy way of saying they painted pictures that look so real, they trick your eye. Let's go to Ilocos Sur to see Santa Maria Church. It shows how the Baroque style changed over time. It's grand, but also simple and beautiful. Miagao Church on Panay Island is another UNESCO World Heritage site. It shows how strong faith can be. It was built to be both a church and a safe place, which makes it a really interesting example of Philippine Baroque. San Agustin, Paue, Santa Maria, and Miagao churches are famous, but there are many other Baroque churches in the Philippines. These four churches are often highlighted for their historical significance and architectural grandeur. However, the Philippines is home to a plethora of lesser-known Baroque churches that are equally captivating. Each of these hidden gems tells a unique story, reflecting the rich cultural tapestry of the country. From the intricate carvings to the majestic facades, these churches are a testament to the artistic prowess and religious devotion of the Filipino people. If you explore, you can find hidden treasures, each with its own special story. These churches are often tucked away in remote areas, away from the bustling cities. They offer a serene and tranquil environment, perfect for those seeking a spiritual retreat. The interiors of these churches are adorned with beautiful frescoes, intricate woodwork, and stunning stained glass windows. Each element has been meticulously crafted, showcasing the dedication and skill of the artisans. As you wander through these sacred spaces, you can almost feel the history and spirituality that permeate the air. In Cebu City, the Basilica del Santo Niño is a beautiful church, even though the front was rebuilt. This church holds a special place in the hearts of many Filipinos, as it is considered the oldest Roman Catholic church in the country. The basilica is home to the revered image of the Santo Niño, which is believed to have miraculous powers. The church's facade, though reconstructed, still retains its Baroque charm with its ornate details and grandiose design. The bustling atmosphere around the basilica, especially during the annual Sinulog festival, adds to its vibrant and lively character. In Pangasinan, the Church of San Jacinto has a special 8-sided bell tower. This unique architectural feature sets it apart from other Baroque churches in the region. The bell tower, with its octagonal shape, is a marvel of engineering and design. It stands as a symbol of the town's rich history and cultural heritage. The local people take great pride in their church, and it serves as a focal point for community gatherings and religious celebrations. The church's interior is equally impressive, with its beautifully painted ceilings and ornate altars. These hidden churches show how different Philippine Baroque can be. Each church has its own distinct style and character, influenced by the local culture and traditions. From the coastal regions to the mountainous areas, these churches reflect the diverse landscapes and communities of the Philippines. Exploring these hidden gems offers a glimpse into the country's rich history and artistic heritage. Whether you're an architecture enthusiast, a history buff, or simply someone seeking a peaceful retreat, these Baroque churches are sure to leave a lasting impression. So take the time to venture off the beaten path and discover the hidden Baroque gems of the Philippines. Philippine Baroque is more than just buildings. These churches are important to Filipino culture and how people think. The fancy designs are something Filipinos like, and the way they used local materials shows how connected they are to the land. These churches are also important community centers. Even today, they remind people of their history and beliefs. Philippine Baroque churches aren't just pretty buildings. They're important parts of Filipino communities. These architectural marvels, with their intricate designs and historical significance, stand as testaments to the rich cultural heritage of the Philippines. They are not merely places of worship, but are deeply woven into the daily lives of the people. Each church tells a story of the past, echoing the traditions and values that have been passed down through generations. They're not just for Sundays, they're full of life every day. From the break of dawn until the evening, these churches are bustling with activity. People come to seek solace, to find peace amidst the chaos of daily life. The church grounds are often filled with children playing, elders chatting, and families spending quality time together. It's a place where everyone feels welcome, a sanctuary in the truest sense. If you go inside on a weekday, you'll see people praying. The serene atmosphere inside the church provides a perfect setting for personal reflection and prayer. The soft glow of candles, the scent of incense, and the gentle hum of whispered prayers create an ambience of reverence and devotion. It's a place where individuals can connect with their faith, seek guidance, and find comfort in their spirituality. These churches are also where people have weddings, baptisms, and funerals. They are the backdrop for some of the most significant moments in a person's life. Weddings are celebrated with grandeur, baptisms are conducted with joy, and funerals are held with solemn respect. Each ceremony is steeped in tradition, reflecting the deep-rooted customs and beliefs of the community. The church stands as a witness to these life events, offering a sacred space for celebration and mourning alike. The plazas outside often become markets and places for events. These open spaces are vibrant hubs of activity, where local vendors set up stalls to sell fresh produce, handmade crafts, and delicious street food. Community events, from festivals to public gatherings, are held here, bringing people together in a spirit of camaraderie and joy. The plaza is a place where the community's social life thrives, fostering connections and strengthening bonds. The church is like a second home for the community. It's a place where people come together, not just for religious purposes, but to support one another, share stories, and build lasting relationships. The sense of belonging and unity that the church fosters is unparalleled. It serves as a cornerstone of the community, a place where traditions are upheld and the spirit of togetherness is celebrated. In every sense, the Baroque Church is the heart of Filipino communities, a symbol of their enduring faith and resilience. Filipinos love festivals, and many happen at Baroque churches. Fiestas for patron saints are big celebrations with lots of food, music, and parades with floats carrying statues of saints. There are also plays and dances, making it a big party for the community. These churches are old and need care. It's important to fix them the right way, using the same methods and materials as the original builders. We also need to remember the stories and traditions of these churches so we can share them with future generations. Everyone needs to help protect these important places. Philippine Baroque churches are more than just brick and stone. They show how strong faith can be, how talented the builders were, and how Filipinos never give up. Each church has its own story. They remind us of a time when Spanish and Filipino builders worked together. The beauty of these churches is not just how they look, but also the stories they tell. These churches are not just old buildings, they are still important today. They stand as living monuments to our shared history and culture, embodying the spirit of the communities that built them. Each stone, each arch, and each stained glass window tells a story of faith, resilience, and unity. These churches have witnessed countless generations pass through their doors, each leaving an indelible mark on the fabric of the building and the community it serves. They are places where people pray, celebrate important events, and come together as a community. Inside these sacred walls, the air is thick with the echoes of prayers whispered in times of joy and sorrow. The community gathers here not just for religious ceremonies, but for moments of collective celebration and reflection. Weddings, baptisms, and funerals all take place within these hallowed spaces, marking the milestones of life with a sense of continuity and tradition. If you go inside, you'll see people praying and feel the spirit of the church. The atmosphere is serene, filled with a sense of reverence and peace. Sunlight filters through the stained glass windows, casting colorful patterns on the floor, creating a magical ambience that enhances the spiritual experience. The quiet murmur of prayers, the flickering of candles, and the scent of incense all contribute to a feeling of being part of something greater than oneself. These churches are also where families celebrate important events. From the joyous laughter of a wedding to the solemn vows of a baptism, these moments are etched into the very walls of the church. Each event is a thread in the rich tapestry of the community's history, woven with care and devotion. The church stands as a witness to these personal milestones, offering a sacred space where memories are made and cherished. It's important to protect not just the buildings, but also the traditions and stories that make them special. The architecture of these churches is a testament to the skill and artistry of the craftsmen who built them, but it is the living traditions and stories that truly bring them to life. Preserving these elements ensures that future generations can experience the same sense of wonder and connection. By safeguarding both the physical structures and the intangible heritage they house, we honor the past and inspire the future. We need to take care of these special churches. It's everyone's job to protect them. We need to fix them carefully and teach kids why they are important. These churches are more than just buildings. They are part of Filipino history and culture. We need to work together to protect them for the future.